Session 35 Origins and Related Words. 1. How to look. The Latin root specto, to look, is the source of a host of common English words: spectacle, spectator, inspect, retrospect, a looking back, perspect, a looking ahead, etc. In a variant spelling, the root is found in conspicuous, easily seen or looked at, perspicacious, and perspicuous. A perspicacious person is keen-minded, mentally sharp, astute. Per is a prefix meaning through, so the word etymologically means looking through, matters, etc., keenly, intelligently. The noun, perspicacity. Write an alternate noun ending in -ness. Perspicacity is a synonym of acumen, mental keenness, sharpness, quickness, keen insight. The root is Latin acuo, to sharpen. 2. Sharpness. From acuo, to sharpen, come such words as acute, sharp, sudden, as acute pain, an acute attack of appendicitis, acute reasoning, etc., and acupuncture, the insertion of a sharp needle into the body for medical purposes. The noun form of acute, referring to the mind or thinking, is acuteness or acuity, in other contexts, acuteness only. Acupuncture combines acuo, to sharpen, with punctus, point. When you punctuate a sentence, you put various points, periods, commas, etc., where needed, when lightning punctuates the storm, or when the silence is punctuated by the wailing of police sirens, again points, etymologically. Speaking, interrupt the atmosphere, the quiet, etc. If you are punctual, you're right on the point of time, noun, punctuality. If you're punctilious, you are exact, scrupulous, very careful to observe the proper points of behavior, procedure, etc., noun, punctiliousness. And to puncture something, of course, is to make a hole in it with a sharp point, as to puncture someone's tire, or figuratively, illusions, fantasies, or ego. Pungent comes from another form of the root punctus, pungo, to pierce sharply, so a pungent smell or taste is sharp, spicy, pricking the nose or taste buds, so to speak, and a pungent wit sharply pierces one's sense of humor. Can you write the noun forms of this adjective? Or 3. Some more looking. Perspicacious should not be confused with perspicuous. Here is the important distinction. Perspicacious means smart, sharp, able to look through and understand quickly. This adjective applies to persons, their reasoning, minds, etc. Perspicuous is the obverse side of the coin. It means easily understood from one look, and applies to writing, style, books, and like things that have to be understood. Hence it is a synonym of clear, simple, lucid. If you write with perspicuous style, your language is clear, easy to understand. If you are perspicacious, you understand quickly, easily. The noun form of perspicuous is perspicuity, or, of course, perspicuousness. A spectacle is something to look at. Spectacles, eyeglasses, are the means by which you get a comfortable and accurate look at the world. Anything spectacular is, etymologically, worth looking at. A spectator is one who looks at what's happening. To inspect is to look into something. Retrospect is a backward look. Generally the word is preceded by the preposition in. For instance, his life in retrospect seemed dreary and dull, or most experiences seem more enjoyable in retrospect than in actuality. Backward. Prospect is a forward look. Perspective is the adjective. What's the prospect for inflation, for world peace, for the domestic energy supply? Your prospective mother-in-law is the one you can look forward to if you marry a certain person. Similarly, your prospective bride, groom, child, job, vacation, etc. is the person, thing, or activity in the future that you look forward to. The prefix is forward, ahead, before. If you enjoy looking at yourself, figuratively speaking, then you like to examine your mental processes and emotional reactions, in the intense way characteristic of the introvert, see Chapter 3. Your mind's eye turns inward, and you spend a good deal of time analyzing yourself, your character, your personality, your actions. Hence, since you look inward, you are introspective. The prefix is inside, within. If you introspect, you look inward and examine your inner reactions. Too much introspection or introspectiveness may lead to unhappiness or to depressing thoughts or feelings of anxiety. Few people have the courage to see themselves as they really are. There are times when you have to look around most carefully. You must then be circumspect, watchful, cautious, alert, around. The noun is circumspection or circumspectness. If something looks good or sensible, but actually is not, we call it specious. A specious argument sounds plausible, but in reality is based on an error, a fallacy, or an untruth. The noun is speciousness. Review of etymology: prefix, root, suffix meaning 1. Specto, to look to. Per, through 3. Acuo, to sharpen 4. Punctus, point 5. 8, verb suffix 6. Al, adjective suffix 7. Pungo, to pierce sharply 8. And adjective suffix 9. Ints, in C, noun suffixes 10. Nes, noun suffix 11. Ity, noun suffix 12. Retro, backward 13. Pro, forward, ahead, before 14. Intro, inside, within 15. Ion, noun suffix 16. I've, adjective suffix 17. Circum, around.